out there, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is one of those days, when it's snowing outside right now. So I got to find something to do. I can only sit for so long, watch so much on TV or whatever. I have to be doing something, and it's just me, and it was something that I had been thinking about doing for the longest, to my F-150. So today I started doing it a little bit more of what I thought about, so looking at these pictures right here, you can see, over the years, the things that I've done, to my F-150. It's a black truck. It's in a tuxedo black, and it's got a few red accents to it, okay? So, at some point, it looked nice, but in my opinion, sometimes you can go overkill with the accents, and it can start looking like circusy, really. It can start looking circusy, in my opinion. You see, I had the black wheels on there first, and I've changed the wheels up, to another color. But the color that I changed the wheels to, I'm going to show you guys and, talk about them a little bit. I don't know if I really talked about it much in the other videos, but it's some other things I'm going to do today because I'm trying to tone down some of the red. And this is what this video is about. It's about toning down some of the red. Sometimes you can go a little bit overboard with it. And when you go overboard with it, it starts looking like, kind of flaky. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Now, if you look down here under this card of mine, you can see I got 2 sets of red tow hooks, and they're not the same size. You can see that one size is bigger than the other, but you can see where these things, I've painted them over the years, and, and I've had my truck now. I've had this truck for now, this is my 5th year, and this is my last year of me paying for it. So it'll be paid for by the end of the year. If I decide to keep it, if I decide to get something else, then I got a little bit of leverage I can deal with. I took the red tow hooks off. I had them on the front. You guys saw them on the pictures and whatnot. And I also had the red tow hook that was on the back, where the trailer hitch is. So I changed that up, okay? And this is what I put instead. I ordered these off of eBay. I got these off of eBay, and I got these, and these things are really heavy duty metal. I'm not pulling anything with them, but they're strong. They're tow hooks. All right, so I can pull some stuff in it. There's that one on that side, and there's that one on this side. And now these did not come with this color of these shackles right here. I think these are called shackles. I painted that color. Now, I'm going to show you what color that is. If you look up here in my paint collection, that's a Rust-Oleum, and it's a colored chrome. It's a red chrome, which is right there, okay? And that's what I decided to do that in. I said, okay, so, I want to tone down all that bright red because I just had basically too much bright red on it, all right? Now, I changed the F-150 signs. I did these back here last year. You can see that right there, and it's got a red accent on it because these are the old ones that were right here with the chrome accent on it. So I changed that. So that's not too much red in my opinion, okay? Now, looking down at my wheels, you see I put a new set of wheels. These are bronze colored wheels that I put on the truck, and you can see my brake calipers back there. They're back there. Those are red. Now, I painted those red. Now, I'm going to leave those. And then again, I might not. I may just paint those back black. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint them black because, like I said, I got too much of a red overload. All right. Now, this tow hook that I had in the back of my truck, this was the one that was on there. So I took that off. I'll show you. And I replaced it with a black one that's back there. Okay, now I got tape on it because I was touching up around that this piece right in here where it started to rust a little bit. So I cleaned it up and touched that up with some paint around there. But anywho, that's gonna be black. All right. Same way with this one right here. That one used to be chrome, and that's black. Now, I've got where you see my advertisement sign that says Deke Auto. It's got my number and everything up there. All that's red. So that's basically as much red accent as I really want is that, okay? So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to take off, I'm gonna debadge it, okay? I'm gonna pull those off because, like I say, I changed these lights up, and the lights that I put on there, these are more of a smoke color. You know, the ones I had on there were blacked out, but then they started acting crazy, so I took them off and got those. They were cheap lights anyway, so you know, I mean, that's what happens. But I'm gonna take that off there, okay? And I'll show you a couple other things that I have done to it since. You know, I changed, like I said, I changed the wheels and tires up. And I also changed my lighting up. I had these other three. These are the old ones. Let me show you the old ones that I had. And I had these running right here in a set of three that were right here. 1, 2, 3 on the inside. So I changed those up. And those are the ones that I put in there instead, okay? Now, this one here, this is a really, really cool light, because this thing, when it comes on, and when I finish, you know, with the video, I'll show you what it looks like, because this thing just not only lights up white right here, but it's got a side marker light that lights up as well. So when you're driving down the street and I look in the windows, it lights up on the side. You can see this whole thing. I mean, it lights up over there. So I got my heat gun out, which is right down here, and I'm gonna start pulling that one off on that side. After I get that off and everything, I'm gonna clean that side up real good, buff it out. And you know, you guys leave me in the comments and tell me, what do you think? Yeah. So this is my first time ever doing this. I've never done this before in my life. So, you know, wish me luck. I've seen it done, and you know, I'm the kind of person that when I see somebody else do it, I can do it. Show me one time and I can do it. So now I got this, clean this area up. I'm gonna use some rinseless wash mix in here. Spray some of that. Also use a damp sponge. Now see, there's still some glue right there, which I can see it. You see that glue right there? I can still see that right there. So I'm just gonna have to, and I got a way to get that off. Okay, let's use that. To get that off, I'm gonna use a synthetic clay mitt with some of the Chemical Guys clay luber. And I might have to use a real light or medium clay bar Now, to get out any little small imperfections of any little small, marks or whatnots from the sticker being there, Brazilian Canuba cleaner wax. Cleaner wax is all you need. Well, it's all I need, okay, because I'm not trying to do anything imperfection here. I'm just, cleaning up the area to make it look nice and neat. If I can get this stuff out, barely use it. I use it on a little medium, an orange, which is a medium to kind of like a medium cut on it. Is all it's got. Not anything that's too heavy, and I start on the lowest speed as possible. So there's the driver's side. Still got the badge on there. If I can just take this back just a little bit. There we go. All right. So you can see that. Passenger side. No badge. I like it better with no badge. I really do. Now, if this was a Raptor badge on there, there's no way I pull it off. No way. Because you know what those Raptor badges cost? The decals that goes over those Raptor. I hear those things are like about $1,000. Something like that. Okay, the ones that go on the side and the ones that go on the hood and all that stuff, like $1,000. And if I had a Raptor, I want everybody to know that's what I got is a Raptor. So that's how that came out looking. And that has now been debadged. Take a look from the front of it. Oh man, I think that looks a heck of a lot better, in my opinion. Now look at that side, and let's run over here. Look at the driver's side. It's kind of hard to see. It's a little bit dark area over there, but I got lights over here too. And that I don't have hooked up. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's that side. All right, so I'm not gonna labor y'all through me taking the other one off, because that one took me a minute to get off and to get all the way off like that. But I think that back looks a whole lot cleaner like that. That looks a lot cleaner. I like it that way. I do. And if you all like this video, which I hope you do, please hit those like buttons, hit those subscribe buttons, the notification buttons, they help me to I'm trying to grow the channel, guys. I'm trying to get up to 2,000 subscribers. Okay, so, I just need your help. I can't do this, on my own, unless I had 1,000 of me's that could click on 1,000 different TVs and just, but I ain't got 1,000 of me's. So please, thank y'all for watching. I hope this is, this was something that could help somebody, entertain you or whatever. I hope you found it enjoyable, comfortable to watch. Okay. So anywho, we'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless, and next time, peace.